So the opportunity for the Olympics and to be a part of the opening ceremony and play the hero girl was it's kind of a unique experience. It was a bit of a huge operation. It was a 6 months worth of audition. It was such a funny thing because no one really knew what the role was. We knew that she had to fly and that was because of safety, so parents had to know and all of that. But there was no really other explanation because everything was so kind of discreet. So it was crazy. It was just process of elimination. Every time we came back there was less and less girls. And I really didn't get the role till about, I think it was beginning of September, like 15 days before the role, where they kindly went, okay, this is the one we want. 20 years ago, technology wasn't as good, so harnesses weren't as advanced, so it was really hard to get your body to tip forward. So we did a lot of practicing out at the Bankstown airport in a hangar. Yeah, I was just kind of going, yep, what do you need me to do? Okay, yep, all right, I'll do it. So the flying was something that was very touch and go, whether the hero girl was going to be able to fly, how long she was going to be up there for, and it was all to do with the weather. I think it was both dress rehearsals, I didn't fly because of the weather. Now whether that was David and Rick keeping it under wraps or they told me it was because of weather, but on the night I got hooked up into my harness and the riggers and I was like, am I flying? And they were like the weather's not really in our favour at the moment. And I was like, well, what do I do if I don't fly? It's like 10 minutes. Do I just stand there? It's just huge. The scale of it is huge, but I only really thought about everybody sitting in the audience watching me. I forgot about the fact that the rest of the world was, and my job was to make them happy. It was just amazing to be part of the production, working with Rick Birch and David Atkins, just incredible. And also all the volunteers, the people that were working on the opening ceremony who had come from all around the world to be a part of this production, this one-night production, who had given up their lives to be a part of something in history. Even though it was 20 years ago, I still feel like it was yesterday. I still meet people now like going, oh, I was a fish in the opening ceremony, or I was in the nature segment, or I know the sign language, and we just break out into the sign language. So it really connected so many people, young, old, different backgrounds, diversities. The closing ceremony had the most incredible Australian stars, so I got to hang out with them all day and just be a part of that whole community. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I was lucky enough to stand right under the flame on the big podium, and then I pretty much took out the flame for the Olympics. The jet flew over and took the flame out after my song, and so it was pretty magical. I'm very nostalgic to it. I live quite close to the Olympic Stadium, always have, always will, so it holds a very special part in my heart.